Hi, so Mr. Kelvin, how do you feel about lifestyle right now?
My lifestyle, I think going back to normal as compared to COVID time,
Mm-hmm.
because like my job has gone back to normal. Yeah, so no more work from home. Yeah, so
Okay, but how satisfied are you with your lifestyle now on scale 1 to 10? 1 not satisfied or 10 very satisfied?
maybe about 7.
Why you give a 7?
Because my kids are still growing up, lah, so probably my elder daughter is actually not doing well, not doing very well. Lah. So I can see that I mean her schools, her studies is like only developing. So there's no like the A's, no have any subject that she's strong in. So I don't know whether what is she strong in of this. So like more on my kids lah. So probably my job, my life is probably quite stable. Just that my kids are growing up. There are a lot of uncertainties that I need to actually consider.
So you're a bit stressed over their education in that sense.
And the cost of living is like getting higher, everything's changing, AI is kicking in, all this. I think a lot of job is like going to lose. Yeah. So don't know whether they are able to actually catch up with all the changes. Lah.
Okay, so what are you most grateful for currently?
Grateful for now maybe my parents. Lah. So
Parents.
have to be grateful with my parents. Lah. Yeah. So they
Sorry, can't
brought
hear
me
you.
up.
You're breaking up. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean my parents lah. So because they brought me up all this. Okay, although we are not very rich, we are not, but actually I feel that we are doing quite well. We are still able to survive, are able to. Because, I mean, when I need help all this, like parenting, like maybe like when I go to work, I need my parents help to take care of my children and this,
Mm, okay.
all this.
What are you most fearful of?
Fearful of the future. Now the cost of living, like what I say, the cost of food is like getting higher and higher. AI is actually taking over a lot of jobs now. So this is what I'm quite fearful of the future.
Okay. And what is your definition of a successful life?
A destination. I think a family with healthy. I mean, all my family members are healthy lah. Basically, even if you are rich, if you're not healthy, there's no point that having all the money. So I think health is the most important thing that we need to consider to be successful.
And how do you feel when you think about your future in retirement?
How do I feel now? For now, I feel that I mean like how to say like have to live day by day lah. I mean, you never know, but you always need to save for rainy days lah. So
Mm.
probably something like this like that. Because there's a lot. I think there's going to be a lot of changes in the future.
What type of changes you're thinking of?
Like you can see now, AI is actually kicking in, then and also EVs. Are going into more and more technology.
Mm.
So ChatGPT might even can even replace educator. That can be so scary. Yeah. So
Mm.
technology is like going to change a lot of things in future. Yeah.
Mm. Okay. Now I'm going to show you a picture card. Can you just tell me which character here best describe your emotion towards them? Like which one best describe your emotion in the future to come? Which character here?
Which character in future to come, right?
Yeah, in your future retirement stage. Where we see yourself be? Which character?
Probably number 9.
Number 9, okay, which is this one.
Yes.
Okay, why you choose this one?
Probably because it's still happy, but you're standing on a board, so the board might not be stable. So you will never know in future if the board get unstable, meaning like maybe I lose my job, maybe my kids are not doing well, the board might actually may fall from the board or something like this. Yeah, but right now, the board is still stable for me.
Okay. Okay. What would be the one most significant accomplishment in the future of yours?
The most the accomplishment meaning seeing my kids doing well, staying healthy,
Mm.
myself, still stable in my jobs for this, yeah. So
When you say seeing your kids doing well in what sense?
as in starting, can only to be like the top in the class or this, like has not, you have to develop well. So learning well, getting to know the correct people, not messing around with all the wrong people.
Okay.
Yeah, because the peers also plays a lot, but a lot of the growing up of them. If they go into they mix into the wrong group, they might actually go to the wrong direction of their life. Yeah.
Now, what are some of the other essential things that you think you will need to have the future retirement that you wish for?
This most importantly, I think also money. I mean, if you can
Any
see
other
now our elderlies, they are actually working till up to even 70 plus, even 80 plus, they are still working. You can see like that there are still people collecting plates for this year. So it's not that they don't want to retire. They don't have that amount of money to retire. So you might need to work. If you don't have enough saving, you even need to work. You need to we actually pass on.
Okay. And okay, so then how did you I mean when did you start thinking about the future retirement? Have you thought about it?
Okay, not until you actually mentioned. Yeah, okay. So basically now, still a bit financially tight. So I don't want to commit. Okay, so there are a lot of I think there are a lot of choices out there to actually start savings lah. So like investment, insurances, all this. Yeah, but all these are long-term commitments. So you cannot just you can just start when you are not unable to, because it's like you need to spend amount every month. So if you default, the whole plan will be like gone. So
Sorry, you're breaking up. I really can't
yeah,
hear you clearly.
I mean there are a lot of long-term commitment are like can be investment. Investment can be short-term, long-term. Insurances can be also short-term, long-term. Yeah, so there are a lot of options out there, but we might need to have a good advisor lah. I mean, for now, you also need to be actually financially stable. So maybe I'm not still very financially stable, so I will not want to go to long-term commitment first. But all the basic stuff, I think that we should have lah, like more hospitalization in case of any emergency. Like if they are cheap, if they are like affordable, we can actually go for it first.
Okay, your sound is it keeps breaking up. Why? Sorry. Are you using a mouthpiece or not?
No.
Okay, let's try again. What's not functional? Okay. So have you start thinking about your future retirement?
My way of thinking is different because my spouse is not a Singaporean. So basically she still holds the PR. So we are actually thinking to migrate when our kids actually grow up. So one of my retirement plan is actually not migrate, like just stay overseas. So but we still need an amount of money. So for now we are now actually doing some business. So probably don't have any plans like saving plans yet.
Okay, so you have not really thought of the retirement as in
financially I mean,
financially
the plan is there, but the financial part we have not, and the family planning like my kids for this year.
So why haven't you planned financially for retirement?
For now, because we are using our money to actually doing some business. So back in Thailand. So for now, we might start. So because all this kind of investment, all this, you need like maybe long-term commitments. You need to be like, very disciplined. You need to like, save every month. Or this, so let's say if you miss out like 1 2 months they might default, and all your money gone.
Then basically at what stage you think that is the right time for you to start to plan financially?
Probably in the next few years, because my kids are growing up now already. So I probably need to I should start maybe few years back, but I should start maybe ASAP when the business when my business actually like really stable down all this. Like I think I can start to uh, look into what kind of policies that I can maybe the two of them like, most importantly is for my kids lah. I think they need the education. You know, like university is going to be more and more expensive. So probably I need to at least have all this education back then followed by the retirement plan. Like we might need to calculate at what age we want to retire and how much do we want. Then we need an advisor to give us like, or if you want this amount of money every month, then like how much you need to save.
So when you say you need an advisor, who do you talk to? What type of advisor?
Can be a financial advisor. There are a lot of financial advisors, even friends.
So what is the one thing that scares you about the future?
The changes, the changes, technology changes that going to replace a lot of humans. You might not need humans to do any robots or even like computer can actually replace you easily. And they can just do it 24 hours, 24/7, but the human we cannot work 24/7.
Yeah.
Mm.
Do you feel that you're in control of your future?
Control of my future. For now, hard to say. Yeah, because you never know. You'll be replaced by technology.
Okay. And what are you doing now to mitigate the risk on that?
For now, I haven't done anything like that. I'm just fearful of that, but currently I cannot think of that first. I have to work and earn money for my kids first. Yeah. So I cannot jeopardize like, oh, I feel that this is I need to change. I need to improve myself. I might not have time to actually improve myself to maybe like that. So maybe in times to come, then I mean I might be the a late person, but because of like the commitments that I need to go through and to be on. So I got no time to actually adapt or improve myself yet.
Do you feel that do you have a sum of a number in your mind that you need that number to have to retire?
The number, I think at least 200,000. I believe so.
200,000. Okay.
Now for this standard of living for I don't know like in how big is the changes going to be in like 20 or 30 years now.
Okay. So and to achieve that 200,000, are you confident in getting that amount that you need?
Probably yes, if both my kids are able to have their own home. Because you know our housing prices are still quite
If your
high.
kids have their own home, you mean after your kids grow up and have their
own? When kids grow up, then they will actually have their own family, so they might be able to buy their own house or this. So I have my own house, and I'm planning to like shift to Thailand. Right? Yeah, so you know the price of the house in Singapore, they're quite valuable. So I might be able to sell off and have that amount.
Okay. Now, what do you have you happened? Have you considered what will happen if something happens to you halfway along? And what happened then in terms of this planning? I mean, are you still able to get the 200,000 that you need?
Halfway, maybe by saving, maybe investment all this.
But have you thought of, let's say, what will happen if something happens to you?
what kind of thing that happens to me.
Okay, touch wood, let's say if you pass
If I
away,
lose my job or pass away,
you unfortunately pass away, then what happened? Have you
what
planned for it?
happened? Okay, okay, so let's say if I pass away, then I have to have all the things have to pass down to my spouse really lah. So
Mm,
let's say if I really touch wood, if I pass away within these few years without any plans yet, yeah, so my kids will suffer lah. I mean, like
mm,
we do not have any plans for my kids if something bad happened to me.
mm.
Mm.
Okay, so your kids will not be prepared for it. Okay.
Currently, no, yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Or basically, have you considered what happens if you need to withdraw your savings or investment before it mature?
That one to withdraw, okay. Definitely, if I really need to withdraw, I will withdraw because it's not I already have a problem here already. So if I have no choice, I got no other way to resolve the current problem or the problem at the time. I will definitely need to resolve. And I have to settle problem by problem. If you cannot settle the problem here, it's going to cause more problems in future. So no choice. We need to resolve that problem first and find a way that time
Mm.
I mean to cover back what we lost.
Okay. Now, how confident are you in turning your that future into a reality on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 not confident or 10 very confident.
To retire in Thailand and we
To
are
retire in the way that you want. Yeah.
still I can give a 7 so
Is there anything that can be done to make it a higher score? What can be done to give it a higher score?
we done maybe saving more, buying better product, maybe like more flexible products. I don't know because I'm not there, or maybe investment or all those flexible. Even if you cancel like investment or what, you can get the amount that you won't get paid penalty or something.
Mm.
So it's always you have the plan or maybe a saving the account there or
Mm. So basically then, what do you think would be the main barriers to or the main obstacles to help to stopping you from achieving what you want for your future retirement?
the barrels, the jobs, my job lah. So you can lose your job anytime. So job is one of the things. Because if you lose your job, you lose your income,
Mm.
then it will actually affect you.
Okay.
So secondly is my kids.
Your
So
kids.
let's say education is going to be like more and more expensive. So let's say if they cannot do well in public school, they might want to go to private school. Yeah, so the cost will go up, and also health like so. Healthcare is also very. You can get minor sickness, but if you get cancer, you can actually it will cost you a lot of money. Yeah. So you will also like uh affect your plan.
Mm. Okay. Then, if you can, what is the most important thing you want to change to make it better for you?
If I can, what do I want?
If you can change what if you can change something, what is the thing that you want to change to make it better for
If I can change,
you? Yeah.
for now,
Yeah.
maybe my savings plan. Yeah, like how do I save?
Mm.
Because currently I do not have a like a lot of people they have this saving habit like so I no matter what how much I earn I will put aside the money savings for rainy days so I do not have this main this habit of doing so
Mm.
yet we change on like how do I save.
Mm. So you don't save it monthly, like in that sense. It's
Like monthly, weekly, or no matter what, like maybe every month or every year, I need to have an amount set aside. Yeah.
Mm.
It can be also for overseas, can be for holidays, for
Mm.
like you plan your own saving. How do you use it? So I do not have this kind of habit of doing this kind of planning. So but
Mm.
it's a very good planning. So I can do it like monthly, I can do it like weekly, I can do it like no depending on like different people they have different style.
Mm.
So, but all this money you can break it into like you can go for holidays, and this money is like really pure saving, and this money purely for like a bit investments.
Mm. Okay. Now, what is the thing that worries you the most about your wealth right now?
Worries really the most. Right now is not enough, not enough money to use.
Not enough cash to utilize.
Yes, correct.
Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how ready are you financially?
How
1
really?
ready, 10 very ready.
What do you mean? I really like
Hmm?
if anything happened to me that I'm like,
Sorry, I can't hear you.
so what do you mean by ready?
How financially ready are you?
Probably about five. I
Five.
can pay what I need, but anything more, I'm not really able to pay.
Okay, so you cannot afford the unexpected like that sense.
Yes, correct.
Do you have a financial plan
Financial plan. You mean now or in future?
now?
What kind of plan? What plan?
It can be someone doing it for you, a professional doing it for you, or you do it yourself, things like that. Do you have a financial plan?
For now, not yet. But all the basic, I only have all those basic plans like
What do you mean by basic plan?
hospitalization, kind.
Okay, so this hospitalization, so you're referring to those insurance financial plan.
Yes, correct. So let's say if I
Okay.
hospitalized for this, I have this insurance to cover.
But what I mean that financial plan like savings, you like do a savings or you aim for a number to save every month or you have savings account to put fixed deposit, all that. Do you have that or you don't have that?
Don't have yet.
You have any short-term goals for wealth accumulation?
Short-term goal.
Yeah.
Um, Probably the most shortest goal is to basically have the amount of money to I mean, for my child's education. So I minimally I need to have an amount of money to actually let them have this go through university education. So probably that's my one of my goals. So trying to save money for their education. So the rest, I mean, the day to day still able to do. I mean, to cover pay all this. But
Mm,
for now, it's more like their education.
mm. Then long-term goal for wealth accumulation, you have any long-term goal?
Long-term goal is like what I want to save for my family. Like,
Sorry?
how I'm going to retire in
Or
Thailand.
to
So I can
retire in
yeah, so I
overseas?
want to retire, but I don't have a age that I want to retire. It's more like when my kids can be independent. So let's say if I'm doing well, when they can actually take care of themselves, we might shift earlier.
Mm,
So if not, we might actually shift. So we still do not know when do we want.
mm, mm. So what is the best way to grow wealth for you?
Best way.
Mm.
So well.
What?
I'm thinking like best way to grow well.
Yeah,
Firstly is to work. So
to
you need to
work.
work. Then secondly, you need to know where to put your money, where to put your money in.
Mm. Sorry, you're breaking up again. I can't really hear
So
you.
where you would park your money or put your money in. So like banks, banks you cannot just purely put inside the bank. They
Mm,
will just give you like don't know how many 0.00 interest. But if
mm,
you know how to like if you want to be stable, you can go like fixed deposit. Or if not, you can go into investment.
mm. So what's the best way to grow wealth, you feel?
For now, I feel that is to spend my money first lah. So if I have enough money to invest, then I think investment will be the best way to grow wealth. If you want to grow wealth, it's not saving. Grow wealth is you need to find the correct product to invest.
Invest in what? What type of investment?
I know it can be any investment like, because I have friends who work in the bank. So if I go and ask, maybe those like unit trust, those like stocks, or even crypto. they have their own risk lah, but it's a good way to go well. If you have professional to help you.
So what gets in your way of growing wealth?
What's get in my way? The risk.
What?
I mean, what gets in my way, in growing my wealth.
Yeah.
The things that I need to pay, all the cost of living, the commitments, the financial commitments for my kids, and even my parents, like, because they are not working.
Your parents? Why?
Like, and my parents, like, because they are not working, so I'm actually paying everyone's.
Okay. So do you have a savings or investment or retirement related insurance plan?
For now, not yet.
Not yet. Okay. So but would you consider an insurance or would you consider savings, investment, or retirement insurance plan?
Saving. So I'm actually going to buy the education plan, for my kids. A saving plan for their education.
Okay. And for kids,
Retirement, I don't think I will get it first because I think there are a lot more ways for retirement other than insurances.
okay, so what are the ways?
I can like those bank investment or because I don't know whether do my money need to be locked. If my money need to be locked, like no this saving plans, no insurance for my kids, right? They are locked, but they come in. They are very important. So I will let them lock that money, and I will just pay every month. Make sure that I pay and an age that we need that money, then the money will be needed on that time.
Do you feel that
It's not for emergency use one. It's really for on that period of time when they mature, then be for my kids. Yeah, but for retirement, I might need in like what you say, I might lose my job all this. I might use my retirement funds to survive through. So I will not want my retirement funds to be locked. I want them to be like flexible. So let's say if I got any health issue, I need money or even like maybe my wife is doing a business, so like she need money to roll all this. I can use this retirement fund if it's flexible. I can withdraw out to actually to actually settle that issue first.
So what I'm hearing is that you feel that insurance has a longer lockdown period compared to bank. Am I right to say so?
No, but I have also friends doing insurance. So actually, basically, there are a lot of plans. So, but I will get those plans that okay, for retirement, I will definitely find ways to actually to find more flexible. They have these flexible terms.
Like what's more flexible?
Like I can withdraw anytime, or maybe like I can pick up and maybe a portion of amount to, let's say like any issue, I can just take an amount out to like settle the problem first. So even if I don't put that, I don't get any penalty.
Okay. So basically, then what brands come to your mind when you think about insurance and investment plan?
Insurance and investment.
What brand?
In Prudential.
Prudential.
Great Eastern will be the brands that.
Sorry, Great Eastern and what else?
Prudential.
Prudential. Okay. What do you know about Manulife?
Manulife. Manulife I know because they are also insurance company. But
okay.
In detail, what do they sell? This not really very familiar with.
Okay. Then how will you describe Manulife to a friend?
How I describe? Not familiar.
Not familiar.
Or no comment. Yeah. So if I'm not familiar with something, I will not want to.
Sure.
I mean, I can say something bad or something good, but they are not true.
Would you consider Manulife, buying from Manulife?
If their products are good, I think that so I will actually consider.
What do you mean by products are good?
I mean, if the products are suitable for me and it's like affordable, it's like in the market they are competitive.
Okay. All right, I come to the end of the interview. Is there anything else you wish to add before we end this?
No. That's
Right.
all.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Okay,
Bye.
thank you. Bye bye.